Hi everybody, this is Bug-Ass Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Marvel Legends Walgreens exclusive Emma Frost figure. So before we take a look at Emma Frost, let's take a look at the accessories that she comes with. Now real quick, I wanted to point out that I am using this Mafex flight stand to get her to stand up, because with these heels she has on, it's difficult to impossible to get her standing up straight without her falling over. So I did put her on this stand just so she could, well, stand up of course. So I'll go ahead and set this to the side here. So for her accessories, she comes with an alternate set of hands. She comes with fisted hands. And the left side plugs in really easily. The right side's kind of easy too. So there she is with both fists. And as I said, the left hand does go in really easily on both pairs of hands. The right hand goes in easy too, but not as easy as this one. It's not going to like fall out or anything, but I do think it's weird how easy that it goes in. So she does have those fisted hands, so you can get her in some fighting poses. I do like her better with the open hands though. I think they look better. So let's go ahead and switch these back now. And surprisingly, I'm sure it'll happen during this video, but her cuffs on her hands have not fallen off. Or the cuffs to her gloves, I should say, have not fallen off. Actually, that didn't happen. I'm surprised. That usually happens on camera. And she does come with an alternate head. But before we take a look at it, I want to take a look at this head sculpt, the one that she comes with in the packaging. I think Hasbro did an amazing job on it. It just looks really, really nice. The hair is sculpted very nicely. It doesn't have any paint variation to it, but I really don't think it needs any. For the details itself, it looks really nice. She has some white eyeshadow on. She has a silverish blue lipstick on. And that does change with the alternate head. She has different colored eyeshadow on and lipstick. But yeah, this head sculpt looks fantastic. Her alternate head sculpt is more accurate to what her hair looked like when she had this outfit during Marvel Now. She also wore a variation of it recently in the Uncanny X-Men series. It just ended a couple months back, I think. So let's go ahead and switch this head off. It is kind of difficult to take on and off, especially this one. Getting this one on is pretty hard. There. It makes that kind of a noise whenever you have it on right. So taking a look at this head sculpt, the hair on it is also sculpted really nicely, but it's a lot more straight than her other head sculpt. This one has a lot of curls in her hair, and this one's straight. And there you can see the differences. This one has pink eyeshadow on, and it looks like she only has lipstick on her bottom lip. Maybe it's just different colors, but her top lip is red and her bottom lip is pink. And yeah, both of these head sculpts look incredible, and I'm really not sure which I like more. Because, like I said, both of them are really good. Also, Emma is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, X-Men characters ever, so that might be why I like it so much. But still, both of these head sculpts look equally nice. So looking at the torso right here, this is brand new. This is a brand new piece because you get the sculpted on collar right there. As you can see, it is separate from the jacket. But when you have the jacket like that, it almost looks like it is one piece, but it isn't. It's sculpted separately there. But this is brand new because the bustier thingy, whatever she's wearing right here, it's sculpted on. I wish they would have sculpted on her torso too, because it's sculpted right up here on her chest, and then it's painted on right here, which they could have painted that a little bit better. You get some skin tone showing through under there, and that shouldn't, the skin tone shouldn't be showing through right there. They also could have done a better job of matching the skin tone up right there from the skin tone here. It's just way too light. That's a small nitpick of mine. She does have some skin showing right here on her forearms, and it is just way too light for her torso and her head, and even her hips. So yeah, I wish they would have done a better job matching that skin tone up, because this is cast in black and they painted it over it is why. And she does reuse the belt that the Marvel Now Magic had, and it could have been painted a little bit better. It's a little bit sloppy. I mean, they painted the silver one, which, you know, Hasbro usually doesn't paint the belt buckles and stuff on. They usually just leave it black. So at least they painted one, but it could have been a lot nicer. And her jacket has some pretty good sculpt detail to it right here. And it's just cast in black, but it looks pretty good. And they did paint this metallic, it's kind of like a really dark gunmetal or really dark silver. They did paint that on, and it looks really good. It's kind of one of those things you really don't notice until you have the light on it or you're looking very closely. But on her left shoulder, the X came out really clean and looks nice. And on her right shoulder, not so much. As you can see, it kind of looks like the X melted off her shoulder there. So I'm definitely going to try and fix that myself, because it's a very glossy red, so I should be able just to put some gloss red over it. This side looks a lot shinier than this one. This one looks like a dull red, and then this one looks like a shiny red. So yeah, that's kind of odd. And looking at the legs, you do get the bare hips right there. The rest of it uses the standard female body mold, by the way, from the waist down. And I want to say these are new shoulders, because you get the wrinkles right there for her outfit. I know we get new cuffs right here for her gloves. I do wish we would have gotten some new legs for this, because I think this would have looked nice sculpted on. And it should be sculpted on. I mean, it doesn't look bad painted on, because the lines came out clean and everything, but still, it would have been nice to see them actually sculpt that on. And down here, she should have two buckles right here on these, on the straps on her ankles. They are straps, but they don't have buckles on them. They should have two buckles, one on top and one on bottom here. And that is not there. Hold on here. There. They do want to shift up and down a lot, and they are meant to go like that. But as you can see, they'll wobble and, kind of get shifted up and down. And the heels are, I believe they're the same heels that we got for Scarlet Witch. And that's the reason she can't stand the greatest, is because of those heels there. So that's about all to go over with this figure, so now let's go over the articulation. She has a ball-jointed head that can't really look back that far. She can look down all the way, and she can move her head side to side. As you hear, it does make that kind of clicking noise because it's a very tight joint there. I do wish it would be just a little bit looser, that way it wouldn't make that noise and make it feel like I'm tearing her whole neck off when I'm trying to switch the heads. I'll go ahead and switch the head back to this head sculpt so I can go over its articulation, because it's slightly different. She can look up just a little bit more than the other Emma, because the hair on this one is a lot softer. It's kind of rubbery, so you can get her looking up slightly more, or a little bit more. She can look down all the way. She can move her head side to side. She has ball-jointed shoulders. They can move out all the way. Though if you do that, it will move the shoulder pads up. And I was posing her around, and if you leave her like that for an extended period of time, they will stay up like that. So if you're taking any pictures or anything like that, you want to try and get her in the pose you want, and after you're done with that, put her arms back down. That way these don't stay up. She has a single jointed elbow, also swivels side to side. She has swivel wrists that can move side to side and up and down. She has a ball jointed diaphragm that can move back all the way and forward just slightly. I wish it was the opposite. I wish she could move forward a little more and back a little less. It can also move side to side. She has ball jointed hips that can do a complete split. She can kick forward all the way, back just slightly. She has swivel at the thigh, double jointed knee, swivel at the ankle that can move down all the way, up all the way, and due to the way it pegs, her ankle pegs into the foot here, it only swivels side to side, so you really don't get a rocker. It really just swivels side to side. So now, let's do some size comparisons. As you can see, I had her arms up for just a tiny amount of time, and they already set like that. So, I do want to put her back on this flight stand, that way she can stand up, because, as you can see, she just wants to fall backwards without it. So, there. So now let's do some size comparisons, even though she's going to be way taller since she is on this stand. So first up, here she is, next to the Marvel Now Magic figure. So now we just need Magneto to finish the team. Hasbro did make a Cyclops, but it's starting to go up in value. I do hope they redo him. He was on the I think he was on the Grim Reaper body mold when they released him in the Jubilee wave. I'd like to see a new one on the Sunfire body mold. That'd be really nice. So there she is next to Magic. And here she is next to Magneto. This is the post-Secret Wars Magneto. But this is the closest we have to the Marvel Now Magneto at the moment. I can see Hasbro reusing this body, that helmet, and probably the Prowler cape to redo Magneto for Marvel Now. Either version. There's a black and white version and a white and black version. But yeah, hopefully we do get him so we can complete the team, and an updated Cyclops. Here she is next to the Warlock Wave Cyclops. And as I said before, she recently wore a variation of this outfit. And Cyclops wore this outfit when she was wearing the variation of this. It is also from the recent run of Uncanny X-Men. And finally, here she is next to the Toys R Us exclusive Diamond Emma Frost. Way back from like 2006 or 2007. Originally, she was just cast in a kind of translucent plastic, and I ended up putting a diamond coat over it to make it look more diamondy. But yeah, this figure is horrible. We really need an update of this outfit with Emma. So hopefully, since we have these new head sculpts, we will see a new Emma in her white outfit. Especially with this. I've seen people using Typhoid Mary and Dagger to make a kit bash of Emma Frost, and it looks really good. So I might try that at some point in the future. If I do that, I will probably make a video reviewing it and going over the process. So, overall, I would highly recommend this Emma Frost figure. It is just phenomenal. The body mold is pretty much just the standard female body mold, so you pretty much know what to expect from that. It is a very awesome figure, and I would highly recommend getting it. So, that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.